G2 just won, and their qualifiers for the EWC. They played JK. How you call it? Bro, that was an interesting game. I'm not gonna lie, I watched it, but this is not why I'm here though. I watched it. Um, yeah, that shit was live. I'm trolling. My fault. I'm trolling. But what I would say though, I didn't see all of it because for some reason my computer died and I couldn't find my fucking charger for the past 20 minutes. And I found it, and then I realized they won. Oh shit, they won. And then yeah, I think Striker got a quad kill at the end. Yeah, that was pretty sick. I do want to touch more on the G2 shit, but shit, fuck it, G2, they just won. I'm here to talk to you guys about something. This is a live take, man. Let me grab my handy dandy notebook. This is a live take, bro. What the fuck was that? This is a live take. How to read callouts. You may say, well, I don't know how to do that. I already know how to look at callouts. I already know how to read callouts. You may wait. I think Gritty had a new buff on her AR. Did she? No, it was her gadget. But you may say, well, I know everything. I don't need to know what callouts is. Well, kid, you're lying. Because the best way callouts can help you, it could change a loss to a win. And that's something self-explanatory. By the way, FYI, this would be a short video. This would be very short. I should have said that like last, but whatever. It'd be a very short video, but back on topic. To really understand callouts and read them, it can turn a loss to a W. When you don't know where to go, when you don't know what to look at, when you don't know genuinely the map you're playing on, callouts can help a lot because it callouts are basically nicknames for things that help you move around. That's like calling your friend if their name is Zofia or what's the male name you give a nickname to? Fuck it. If your friend name is Sophia, you call her Sophie. Something short. It's short, easy access, and it doesn't explain much information but detail. That kind of might sound backwards, but yeah, something like that. So, what can callouts do for you are three things, but I only said two. They can change an L to a W, and it's nicknames. It helps you move around the map better. It's literally nicknames. And it's difficult when a room has a long name or you know where it's at but you don't know the room specifically. Specifically? Specifically? Whatever. Fuck it. Anyways, yeah. So it helps with map rotations. Like, for example, let this load up for a bit. I'm a nitpick for a little bit. We're playing what? Oregon? Fuck no, casino. Let's just say we're playing casino. And by the way, casino doesn't have any callouts yet. So let's just say, you are in what? Aquarium. Your teammate call out, someone's in kitchen. As a player in aquarium, you can do multiple things. You can make a hole through and watch kitchen, or you can be in an aquarium and have an angle on them. And it's not that I. It's not the idea that the fact that you have different positions in order to get to sight, but it's the position that gets you into sight. You know what I'm saying? Because in most scenarios, it's very difficult for a teammate to honestly support. It's difficult for teammates to actually support you when you don't know where to look at, or you don't know where they're at. You know what I'm saying? He might hop out on me. I'm not gonna lie. Ian. He's running. What? What? But yeah, it helps out with nicknames. That's just, it's self-explanatory. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This might take me one game to actually make a video on because what the fuck was that? Sorry. But yeah, it honestly helps with nicknames. It gives you. It's like it to get into my next one. It can spot out gaps. It's kind of like a foreshadow. When you call out something, for example, cafe, you're in cigar shop, not lounge, shop. You're in cigar shop, and someone calls out, someone's top white, or someone's bottom white, blah blah blah. As someone who's in cigar shop, you can identify your surroundings on what's safe and what's not safe, and you can limit out and numb down your positioning, and you can numb down your options. Because if your teammate is telling you someone's top white, most likely someone is already on cigar lounge window, someone has already jumped down skylight, probably going into freezer, so there's always varieties of things where you necessarily don't want to get caught up, because sometimes it's hard to get caught up with something when you genuinely don't want to get caught up. It's like, bro, I'm angles away. Why this guy swinging me? Why this guy holding his angle on me? So there's type of dimensions in callouts, I would say. But on the safe side, it does create gaps. If you want to make someone scared or just genuinely make someone worried about their positioning, make head holds, rotation, speed holds, and that gap in a call out would honestly make it so much better, because it comes from a foreshadow. You're basically foreshadowing what the opponent is pushing, and so forth, so forth. I'm dead.
作動中。マガジン交換。
敵部隊が爆弾を見つけた。防衛しろ。
Dead. I'm dead. And yeah, I don't know why I have a mic bug. Good thing I have a mic bug because holy shit, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Planting, planting. I don't understand why players play like this. You have a C4, you're not even ready to plant. Like, how do you have a C4 and you're not ready to throw a C4? Literally. Makes no sense. But yes, callouts, they help to turn a loss to a win. Not a guaranteed, but it does help out with, you know, when you're down. It can foreshadow, so it can help out spot out gaps. It can spot out gaps for you. It honestly destroys weaknesses. That might speak for itself, might not. I'm not sure. But what I mean by that is it's kind of like foreshadowing, but the knowledge of the call out. When someone calls out someone's top white and you're anywhere else not anywhere but not top white, it gives you a plan. Like that's your blueprint alone. Like that is your blueprint. Your blueprint is literally just getting a call out, and then now once that call out is called, you know a weakness of that. You know, a weakness for top white. Top white coming from Oregon, Cafe, whatever has a top white call out. Well, especially Cafe. To counter that is flank, you know, flank, the C4. You have what? Mute jammers, bob wire, you have traps that can defend top white, bottom white, middle white, whatever you want to call it, you know, and that alone just shows how a call out can make something so weak. Because from a rifle mind, you wouldn't expect someone to be like, whoa, top white, and just sit there. No, they're gonna, you know, hold that shit at some degree, you know. So it's always good to know your call outs because it can help you out. You don't have to go out your way to know a call out, but the call out won't go out its way to save you. If you don't know it, you don't know it. That's on your end, because 10 out of 10, most of the time when it comes to players genuinely not knowing call outs, it's so difficult to talk to them because they don't know where to look at. Like, they hear you, but they don't know what you're really looking for. It's like, yeah, but it's just top white isn't gonna help them. Like, you know, you saying top white 24/7 won't help them. You know. What's up, above me? How do you see me? The fuck? But yeah, that's what all four. All four is it can change an L to a W. It can spot out gaps, foreshadowing. It can destroy weaknesses, and it helps you move around the map more. Better name calling. Better nicknames, you know. Holy shit.
つかった。
Up here.
リロードする援護
Wait, what? Bro, what is this team, bro? Like, what is the point of this?
まずいぞ。爆弾ディフューザーが起動した。
Yeah, this is me. I'm playing one game in this shit. I'm done. Cause what the fuck am I playing, bro? Like, what are you like? There's nothing back there, literally. Yeah, that's all for. I hope that helps. I wish I can be more in depth, but I fucking can't because this game is low key not like no, bro. Well, not even a game. It's just I wasn't originally was going to make this video because just out of reasons I didn't really feel like talking, but I had to get it out the way. But this is a video on how to read callouts, and now we're gonna suffer and lose this game and end stream and do it again. But yeah, this is what I had. It has to be like one of the worst games ever. Why do you have that weapon? One of the worst. Like, one of the worst. It's fine though. I'm not gonna lie. It's fine though. It's fine. Matter of fact, what I must say though, before I actually go, when it comes to foreshadowing and destroys weakness, when it comes to callouts, those go hand in hand. When you foreshadow something, it's automatically you know it's happening before it happens, and then you know it's going to happen before it happens, and then you just know the weakness of that because you know what they're doing, you know. So that goes hand in hand. If you know an enemy team loves to run Buck, Thermite, and Ash, you know how to foreshadow that. Buck goes under, Ash breaks shit, Ying just throws shit around. So you bring a Jaeger, you bring a Roamer for Buck, and for Ash, you just simply just give her the least attention you can give her, you know? Like Castle, let her destroy 2 castles, you know? She can't do shit no more, you know? All the other shit or whatever, whatnot. But they go hand in hand. And then when you can actually read that, it helps a lot. It really, really helps a lot. Because you're not gonna able to foreshadow something if you don't know the weakness. So it's difficult to go 2 by 2 with that. You know what I'm saying? Where's that spawn peak at? So always remember, foreshadowing and the weakness go hand in hand. You must know the call out in order to foreshadow. Or in order to foreshadow, you must understand the push before you actually want to commit into, you know, helping, whatever. It's a cool little entrance. I gotta pop this shit. They're bots. They don't even... That got me? What the fuck?
ROU を使う
It covers? Okay, it covers, nice.
リロードする
ディフューザーを取り戻せ。
プロジェクターシステム展開
敵は残り1人。
フラグアウト
味方は残り1人だ。敵部隊を排除した。
But yeah, that is what it has to be done. Um, I just there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things where it comes to uh making videos. There's a lot. I love making videos, bro. Um, wow. I only use her one time, like whatever. But it honestly, when you, I want to keep this but when you honestly put yourself in a position, now this is siege talk, game talk. When you put yourself in a position, and let me stop backtracking, but I've always hear people say it's just a game, it's just a game, or you take the game too seriously, blah blah blah. That's why you're not pro. That's why you can't stay pro. That's why you don't have the aspect that someone expects of you, and then it doesn't work out for everyone else but yourself. And that's not an attack to solo queuers or people who are just solo in general, but it's a attack to your mindset, including my own, because you're not gonna take it seriously because obviously it's just a game, but you're not gonna take it seriously because you're solo queue. But the moment the round loads in, you would take it a hint serious because you are solo queue. You cannot trust your teammates. You cannot trust none of these fucking randoms. You cannot trust none of them. So when someone says that very thing, not taking it too serious or taking it seriously, why wouldn't I not? If that kind of helps. But why would I not? But I was gonna say to lead that on, bro. When you genuinely are good on your own as a player, bro, everything works in your favor. In your favor, that's the issue. But and everything works, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like when it comes to my videos, bro, and I make them, it honestly puts a smile on my own face because I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I have this way of expressing it, and then also it's not something that you see every day. When you go to Siege, people love to, only post good clips and stuff and about their squads there, all that extraness. But yeah. I'm gonna let that pop and then I'm gonna just like drone. Well, I should go do there actually. I know he's here too.
パネルを設置。ドームパネルを開けた。
ディフューザーを取り戻せ。味方は残り1人だ。15秒。味方が
What? What? But yeah, that's it.